Hey guys, I'm going to be teaching you on how to develop an application from scratch using the Java Netbeans and SQLite Studio. Of course, because I said from scratch, before we continue, I want to show you an overview of what we are going to be developing from scratch. I name it Resource Sheet Management System. Because it manages student result. Okay, it collects the information of the student and the scores of the student, and it automatically grade the student. So the applications or the applications we are going to use to design this application is the Netbeans and SQLite Studio. So well, in this tutorial I'm just going to show you the overview of what we're going to design, but the subsequent tutorial will show you on how to download the Netbeans, install it, prepare it, and then the SQLite Studio. So our application is now loading. So it's going to load, then to show us the interface, then I'll walk you through on what we are going to be designing shortly. Okay, this is the application, this is the interface. Here we have the student name, first continuous assessment, second continuous assessment test, third continuous assessment test, and exams as the case may be. So here we have total score, average, and ranking. So I disable this text field. Why I disabled it is because we are going to generate the total score, average, and ranking automatically based on the data we inputted here. So let me just walk you through. Let's input our data and see how it works first. Let's say this is the student. We are going to input his name, his first CA. Okay, everything here I total it over 100, like the first CA is over 10, second CA over 10 too, third CA is over 10, and then the exams is over 70. So let's say the exams score is 40, his first CA the score is 6, second assessment continuous assessment test 7, 7, and 40. So once you click here, it generates the total score and average automatically, and then it grades the student. Okay, credit, distinction, that's we have A, B, C, D, distinction, then next to distinction, then credit, and pass. So in this case the student got C. So now the grading system is based on my location, like the grading system of my location. But of course, once I put you through, you are going to come up with your own grading system based on the calculation. So the grading system could be from, let's say, from 80 above is A, from 70 above is B, so as the case may be. So you're going to do those things yourself. So after inputting and generating the total score, average, and ranking automatically, you click on the save button to save the information into the database. So if you want to see the records or where the informations are, you come here. So here you see this is the student. We just inputted his information. So from here you can go back to the main form, the main page, and then let's say you want to edit his information. Just come here, see, bam, and let's see, just of course I will click on the ranking, of course, to change the information. Click on the update button, are you sure? Boom, that's it. So you can just go there to the record and you see it. And by the way, the record here, it's I programmed it to appear in a descending order. That's from highest to the lowest based on the average. So it's the average I use. Of course, it's just an SQL statement that we're going to play around with and to save the informations like that. Then let's go to our main form. Here's our main form. So as I said, it's a result sheet. It has informations of students, and then it and subjects. It contains subjects the students are offering. For instance, now here from the here we have the science subject, art subject, commercial subject. So from the science subject we have mathematics, physics, chemistry, um, biology and computer as the menu item, 5 menu items. So here we have art subject, we have government, history, civic education, economics, English, IRS, we have accounting and commerce. So what I did is I have short keys for the informations. Like for mathematics, once you click on Control M, you will go to the page automatically. So let me try Control M. Let's see. Wow, it takes us. So here is for mathematics. This page here, this interface here is for the mathematics. So I've inputted some student name. So in our mathematics, people offering mathematics, we have the following students who are offering mathematics. So here we can then go back to the subject page. The subject page, then we can go back to the main page. And another function in this application is the transcript. Let's see, Lazarus Barry, I want to generate his transcript. Just click on the transcript. So from here you can print, but of course I didn't add the print button. But in the application we're going to design, I'll add the print button where if you click, you can print this whole information and give it to the student to have a view. So of course we are going to do all that. And then let's go back to our record. So I'm going to talk a little bit about our record. This is our record, and from the record we have the student's name. So from the record you can search in between data. Let's say you're searching for instance, let's say favor M. You can just come here and search favor favor M. You see her informations will come out. Of course it's a capital letter, and her informations will come up. So there are many things you can do. Of course I'll be adding some things. For instance, you want to view people whose score are whose scores are just distinction. So we're going to add a little button to indicate their score and other things. So here let's go back to the main form. Yes, this is our main form again, and we have a functionality called report. Of course we are going to program that. From the report you can generate reports of students. But again, another thing I want to show you is let's go to mathematics. It's here. It's how to export. Okay, how to export your information. So you from here you can just export to Excel, or if you want to have it in a CSV file, or you can export it to file. So just as you wanted to manipulate your information or so. So this is just an overview of what we are going to be developing. We're going to the applications we're desktop application we're going to develop from scratch. It's just an overview. So well, I want you to like and subscribe to my channels, because I think I'm going to be doing the videos part by part. So ready? I am too. Let's get to the next session. I'm going to show you how to download the SQLite Studio. So to download the SQLite Studio, you just go over to google.com. and you type the SQLite Studio. Enter. So you come over here, SQLite Studio.pl, and then you can just click on the download for Windows. You click it here. So after it download, let's just go download it. Okay, I have it already, so I'm going to pause, but after it finished download you can just right click, then you click show in folder. Then of course it's a zip file, you double click on it. Then after double clicking on it, you will see a folder of it that looks like this. Let's see, SQLite Studio, where did I keep it? Let's see, yeah, it will looks like this. So like this, so it will be part of this is the database. Of course it will look like this. It will be what we are going to use. So I assume you know how to download the SQL, the Netbeans. Of course, this is the application, Netbeans application we're going to use. So after downloading the Netbeans, if you observe it's not working, well, you can download the JDK. That's the development kit that will serve as an interface for you to access it. So we'll go over to open our Netbeans. So when you open the Netbeans environment is what we are going to be using to for it will be it's the application development, the IDE, of course, and it's the application we're going to use to design our applications. That's the Netbeans. So when you click on it, of course mine is slow to just open.